What is up, guys? Welcome on back to Auto Intel Daily, and today we're talking about the Diesel Truck Liberation Act. It has been gaining some significant traction. You're seeing it being talked about in the news. The senator from Wyoming that proposed the bill is now getting other people to co-sponsor and jump on, and it, believe it or not, looks passable. And I'll tell you why. The president, when he gets his mind set to something and tells the other Republicans to do something, they do it. And we'll get into that here right after this. So welcome on back to Auto Intel Daily. Yeah, I mean, this is insane. I'm looking at this story that was in, and I'm going to post the news clip up here in a minute. But, you know, they're now trying to push the president for a pardon for this individual. You know, just an older guy, man. And it would be different, like, if he had, like, a diesel speed shop and he was just, like, helping a bunch of people in the neighborhood roll coal or something. But that's not the case. This guy was fixing fire trucks, ambulances, school buses, because these emission systems on these trucks, on these diesel engines, literally cripple the machines. And you know, I think I said this, you know, yesterday on TK's Garage, but how would you feel if you lost a family member because an ambulance couldn't get there because it had an emissions systems failure on the way, whether the DEF system failed or the EGR failed or something else? How would you feel about that? How much is life worth to you? Is it worth more than a vehicle that's deleted or not? Because, so here's the thing. I don't think any public service vehicles should have any emission systems on them. And I'm talking gas or diesel. No catalytic converters, none of that. Just straight raw power. Why? The same reason the military doesn't have emission systems. You can't show me a diesel truck on a military installation that has an emission system. You can't. I look at them all the time. You can't. When I'm at Nellis Air Force Base, the F-250s, even the Rams, nothing. There's nothing on them. There's no EGR. There's no DEF. There's none of that crap. And I feel like they're, you know, even if this current law doesn't pass in the way that it's written right now, I feel like that should be a thing. And I know people are going to be like, oh, but we need to be able to have it as consumers. I agree with you, but I also am like, why are we worried about a school bus having, no, this is insane. And the same thing for a fire truck or whatever. It's not like a personal vehicle that's tooling around and driving around town all day. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see the benefit. You know, like, is it really, are we going to choose people's lives and health, or are we going to choose a fictitious green new scam? I'm choosing people surviving and being alive every time. But let me get into this news clip on this Diesel Truck Liberation Act, and then we'll come back.
A 65-year-old diesel mechanic, beloved in his community, winds up sentenced to a year in federal prison for violating EPA rules. He's now asking the Trump administration for a pardon, saying he was only trying to help some truckers keep their rigs on the road. National correspondent Jeff Paul has his story.
When it comes to anything diesel, Troy Lake knows how to fix it, especially newer EPA-mandated emission systems that seem to be sidelining drivers.
We'd get 200 calls a day. My truck's broke.
From commercial big rigs to school buses and fire trucks, Troy says everyone was breaking down.
The biggest thing I was hearing is the devices or their truck broke down and not able to deliver products or not able to get to a fire.
Troy found a workaround.
This is the EGR system. This is one of the things we were turning off.
He tapped into the engine's computer, disabling some of the federally mandated emission systems.
I didn't want to be Robin Hood. I just felt that it was wrong as far as what the government was doing to American people that wanted to work.
When the government caught on, they raided Troy's shop in 2018. But 6 years later, under the Biden administration, he was charged and pled guilty to conspiracy to violate the Clean Air Act. Now on house arrest, Troy spent 7 months in federal prison.
It's an experience I wouldn't want anybody to go through.
Troy's case is now the driving force behind a new law one senator is accelerating to make sure the road ahead is much smoother for both drivers and mechanics.
It's so absurd it doesn't even seem like America.
Wyoming Senator Cynthia Lummis introduced the Diesel Truck Liberation Act.
We want clean air, clean water. We want our land to be beautiful. This notion that this is a binary choice, the environment or humans, is wrong. We can have both.
It not only prevents the EPA from prosecuting Clean Air Act violators, but calls for freeing folks like Troy.
I want my life back. My wife and I, we need our life back.
When we contacted the EPA about Troy's case, they referred us to the White House. Senator Lummis has sent a pardon request to the White House.
So, right now, they are negotiating in the Senate, behind the scenes. John Thune and Chuck Schumer. Now, I feel like the shutdown is more a thing of Chuck Schumer trying to save his seat in the Senate because he knows he's going to get primaried probably by AOC and he's going to lose unless he has the full party behind him. And I just don't see it. I think his time is up in the Senate and they're going to push him aside. So we'll see. I got to be honest. I don't know. I think the Democrats would give up the Obamacare, aka Affordable Care Act subsidies long before they would approve, this bill going into the CR. But if they want to change the CR and we're not going to have a clean CR, I could 100% see this. And the Republicans already said it. They said, hey, okay, cool. Look, we'll entertain this, but let's just get the government open and have a discussion. If now you're so focused on we have to attach this stuff to the CR, then let's attach this to the CR. They don't want to, they're not. Excuse me. The environmental donors would come at the Democrats so hard if they allowed that to go into the seat. So they know it's a no-win. We're almost approaching 30 days on this government shutdown. Could be the longest government shutdown in history. So be interesting to see what happens. I think at the end of the day, we get a clean CR. I think the Democrats cave because come November 1st, no food stamps. There's no SNAP benefits. There's a lot of things. I have veteran friends asking me are we going to get paid? Are we going to get our VA money? I don't know. Maybe not. Might not happen. So we'll have to see. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're new here or if you've been here and you didn't know I had that other channel, the second channel, it's about twice, well, actually bigger than twice as large as this channel. Go check out TK's Garage. So anyways, until next time, thank you very much for watching. And as always, stay petty, my friends.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet.